London was the financial centre of Britain, soon to be of Europe. It was the country's centre of politics, being the seat of government, the home to leading artists and craftsmen. This was a city filled with grand townhouses and magnificent private collections of art, with an active and growing art market where the auctions were daily crowded by personages of the first rank, amongst which would soon include the Hopes. Once settled, the family would continue to add to their collections, whether buying at auction or patronizing the city's furniture makers and silversmiths. Every need could be met: superb markets that sold the freshest foods, extravagant fetes and masquerades, and private gentlemen's clubs that lined St. James's Street from the Palace to Piccadilly. Even though Henry had arrived in London in late 1794, his three cousins, the brothers, would not join him for some time, instead continuing their travels. On the 17th of October, they were recorded by him as setting out for Brunswick. Thomas would be in London the following year, but then leave shortly afterwards to meet up with his brothers and travel through the Ottoman Empire. Upon its arrival in London, Henry's magnificent collection was removed from the ships and transported to his newly purchased house, number 1 Harley Street, which stood at the corner of Cavendish Square. Henry had purchased the house from his distant cousin, James Hope Johnston, the 3rd Earl of Hoopton, and he lived here with his niece Anne, her husband John Williams, and all of their children, which at that time numbered 5, I believe. Henry's neighbours also had very fine collections of their own, such as that of the 3rd Earl of Bessborough. His new house can be seen on your left in this Thomas Milton aquatant made the year of Henry's purchase. An inventory of the picture hang has survived and is currently in the archive of the Frick Library. Henry added to the hundreds of paintings that he had brought with him by ship by buying a rich selection of works at auction, including Rubens' Assumption of the Virgin, Annibale Carracci's Christ and the Samaritan Woman, and Nicholas Berghem's The Sibyl's Temple, to name but a few. Continuing the tradition that he had established at Welgelegen, Henry encouraged visitors to make applications to see his house. The German traveller Christian August Gottlieb Gruber visited between 1802 and 3 and declared the collection one of the most magnificent in London. Henry also entertained in high style. The Prince of Wales, later George IV, attended his parties. The Hope's good friend, the poet Samuel Rogers, tells of one occasion when the prince ran into his former mistress, the Countess of Jersey, in the gallery at number 1 Harley Street. "We met the Prince of Wales," he wrote, "who, on seeing Lady Jersey, stopped for a moment and then, drawing himself up, marched past her with a look of utmost disdain. Lady Jersey returned the look to the full and, as soon as the prince was gone, said to me with a smile, 'Didn't I do it well?'"